is Wednesday, the 31st of May, and I'm on my way up to Yosemite to check out the flooding in the valley. And I would have left like super early or at a different time than now, except I didn't really make up my mind to do this until this morning. Or maybe late last night. I just saw another video of just like the lake next to the chapel. There's usually not a lake there, and now there's a lake. That looked amazing. And I thought if I can hit something like that with some clouds around, that would be awesome. So that's what we're going to try and do.
After returning home from an extended storm chasing trip across the Midwest in May, my friend Greg Boritin began to bug me about making a trip up to Yosemite. The park had been closed for several days off and on due to the extreme flooding resulting from the record snowpack in the Sierras, which was now melting due to higher temperatures. As a result of the record runoff, there were now several rare opportunities for photographers. First of all, not only were Yosemite, Bridal Veil, and Vernal Falls running well above their usual levels, but several other falls in the valley were running full tilt, most of which usually ran at a trickle or were dormant, except after a large storm. Most visitors to the park have never heard of Ribbon Fall, which was now running at several times its normal size, or Sentinel Fall, which was now cascading dramatically down hundreds of feet to the valley below. Secondly, the Merced River had overflowed its banks in several spots, flooding meadows while creating several new reflective ponds and lakes on the valley floor. And finally, thunderstorms were now in the forecast for several days in a row, which meant that I might get some coveted clearing storm conditions, and if I was really lucky, I might see some mist on the valley floor. So on May 31st, I dropped what I was doing and made a trip up to the valley and spent the next several days camping in my van. I've shot spring flood conditions before in Yosemite Valley and had a pretty good idea of what to expect, but I was completely unprepared for what I saw as I came around the corner after reaching the valley floor.
Oh my God! Ribbon Falls is huge. It's like Bridal Veil. Wow. Wow! Look at the river. Holy smokes. Man, that is something. Right up against the road.
So the water's come all the way up. Never seen it this high. Look how fast it's moving. They put up protective tape. Protective. I don't want anybody going down here at all. You can see how fast the river is moving. New erosion. You see where the trail used to go. Not gonna get too close. Oh, a tree went over. That's what happened. Wow. Couple trees. So some erosion here, and then Wow, this was the view, huh? I think I shot from here. You can see the fence and the walking trail. Look where the water is. Pulling out June the 1st at the tunnel. Already pretty crowded up here. First light is all these little peaks above the tunnel. Sun's coming up behind El Cap. See the two waterfalls coming off, very strong.
gosh. So wet. Huh? It's so wet.
After spending nearly a week shooting in the valley, I decided to come back the following weekend. My time up at Yosemite flew by as I had never seen water levels like this before. Even though it's a 6.5-hour drive each way, I didn't think twice about heading back, as I had a feeling that I might not see conditions like these again in my lifetime. Here's a look at some of the video highlights over the 2 weeks I spent in Yosemite, followed by some of the photos that I came home with.
you.